Hey, the iPad mini as well as the iPad in general has been one of the main subjects of this channel for years. And while my enthusiasm has dropped a little bit with the last few iterations, I'm finally replacing my 2018 Pro with the latest M5 model. Not because I wanted to do it, but because iPadOS 26 made it a little bit sluggish. I may even do a short video about it, but that is not the point of this one. What really received a lot of attention are some of the latest leaks that suggest big changes on Cupertino's smallest tablet. Which iPad do you own, by the way? Please answer below. Hi friends and welcome to Digital Markings. I'm Marco and this is your dose of tech news, hardware and software reviews, and all the leaks and rumors about Apple stuff. Make sure you subscribe and enable all notifications so you don't miss more new content. This video is powered by UPerfect, a company that makes some of the best external displays for Macs. A few months ago I have reviewed their dual stock Delta Max monitor with two 18.5-inch displays that I'm still using today as my main external monitors. Delta Max is a well-built product made of aluminum and plastic. It allows you to use it in various positions and angles to up to 360 degrees. Its color reproduction is great with satisfying 1000:1 contrast ratio and solid brightness levels. Its OSD menus let you choose between 4 different operating modes: clone mode, expansion, standalone, and sequence mode. Check out the link in the description and in a pinned comment. Get anywhere between $50 to $80 of discount by using codes below. The iPad mini tends to appear as one of the most interesting and possibly controversial products in Cupertino's tablet lineup, especially when we talk about its rather unclear launch schedules if we look at previous generations. The most recent one was its 7th iteration, a small powerhouse with A17 Pro Silicon, 8 gigs of memory and 128 gigs of base storage. It also got Wi-Fi 6E and Bluetooth 5.3, which were all improvements comparable to the tablet it replaced. Support for Apple Pencil Pro arrived too, so it seems that Apple did consider this device as a choice for both professionals and enthusiasts who prefer smaller form factor yet sufficiently big screen for some fundamental activities and on to go. Price at $499, it's an awesome deal. The next generation of Mini will get updates on multiple fronts, starting from the outside. You probably heard already that according to Mark Gurman from Bloomberg, the 8th Gen Mini should receive an OLED display for the first time. While it will not be a dual stack OLED, similar to the one on the iPad Pro, it would definitely be a serious step up in terms of an image quality and even power efficiency. Another rumored change is the use of vibration-based speakers, which should eliminate the holes, making overall design more sleek and water-resistant. With these changes, it would not surprise that we get thinner form factor. While there could be space to make bezels even smaller on the iPad mini, there is no guarantee that it will take place. Personally, I don't need bezels at all on my iPad since I use it with 2 hands and I barely touch screen edges. But I am aware there are many who do and perhaps are using it with 1 hand, which requires better and firmer grip. Internally, there are more anticipated upgrades, starting with a chip in the form of A19 Pro with up to 12 gigs of memory. I doubt there will be more base storage, but who knows? The presence of Apple's in-house N1 chip with Wi-Fi 7 and Bluetooth 6 support should not be a surprise within the 8th generation of Mini, as well as C1X modem for variants with cellular support, faster USB-C port, an updated forward-facing 18-megapixel camera with a square sensor previously featured on the iPhone 17 lineup could come handy too. Since I did mention camera, I think it's time to see a 48-megapixel shooter on the back of the device. Till now, this is the only iPad alongside the Pro version that includes the flash. Overall, the next generation iPad mini, if majority of these rumors become real, could make it one of the most desirable iPads ever. Frankly, that sounds like the closest thing to the famous iPad Pro Mini that we have been listening about for the last couple of years. I mean, give it 120 Hz screen refresh rate and we're on, baby. The iPad Mini 8 is expected to launch already next year, possibly anywhere between April and October. Considering its release date varied in the past, it's always been hard to be certain when would its next iteration hit the spotlight. We can safely guess a spring or perhaps autumn launch if it even comes in 2026. I have to admit that the next iPad mini seems as exciting as it can possibly be, so I'm really looking forward to see it. Not to mention that the iPad mini is the only tablet where I don't need to have high expectations from its operative systems like it's the case with its bigger brothers. You know it's just a tablet, and it's not trying to be anything else above that. You don't necessarily need to agree with me on this one, so feel free to share your opinion in the comment below. Anyway, that's all from me now. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like it, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Thank you so much for watching digital marketing's content. Enjoy your day.